not that far behind as well.
No, we
see
still
the
can
train
have.
Fans.
Exactly, they're there. He was part of an early breakaway in this final stage of the Tour of Norway with Hajduk, Kamprobi, Wilks, Otruba, Gervais and Jelle Johanning. Then on the 5th climb up the Grisabakken, we had a first attack with a group that got a little bit of room. That was brought back, and just after the finish for the last lap, 21-kilometer laps here around Stavanger, we had Per Strand Hagenes with an attack. The maximum lead that he had was about 18 seconds, but he was brought back by UNOX and mostly Lidl Trek. And then our last time up the Grisabakken, that 600-meter climb, it was actually Matthias Vacek doing all the work. And he's now in the lead with Axel Laurens, our race leader, and Bart Lemme, who is the runner-up in the general classification. This is the second group on the road with Alexander Kristoff in it, with Wout van Aert there as well. I don't see a jersey of Bora Hansgrohe, so no Jordi Meijers. But as you said, Brian, everything can still come back together because they're racing in that third group. Yeah,
Bora trying to bring this back together, and it looks as if they will. Vacek was asking the question there to Axel Laurens and Le Mans there that, come on, right, we're in with a shout of a stage win here. He does look super strong, but a little bit of hesitation in the group behind. I think Kristoff is in the third group, and not in this group behind. I think it's Magnus Kort and Holter. But it does look as if the back two groups are coming back together. But what a ride here by Vacek. Such super strong. And it only needs a couple of turns from Axel Laurens and Le Mans. And these guys could stay away, but they're not wanting to play at the moment.
No, final 3 kilometers, and we have Vacek in the lead. He's 4th in the GC, 21 seconds down on Axel Laurens. But at the moment, he's just bringing Axel Laurens to the line in a royal way, because I think Laurens is faster to the line than Matthias Vacek. Neither of them are doing any of the work, and Vacek is racing 52.53 on his own and just doing all the work there.
Axel Laurens has to think about this one. Ethan Hayter is the rider from Ineos Grenadiers up towards the front now, but Axel Laurens is in a perfect position. He just needs to roll through. Bart Le Mans as well. Just roll through a little bit, give Vacek a little bit of a turn. These guys will stay away. Vacek will get the opportunity of moving on to the podium position. Axel Laurens could be winning the stage, but by doing this, it means that the other sprinters are coming up here, and I'm afraid that I know that he's in the late race lead, but I don't think it would hurt him too much just to roll round and try and win another stage. But for the moment, he just wants to defend that jersey rather than trying to win the stage. And it is going to be nip and tuck, and I do think they are going to be brought back, unfortunately, and we are going to see a sprint final in the end. But this was a prime opportunity for Axel Laurens to get another stage win. Sometimes a rider will decide for themselves, but Vacek, what a ride today. Deserves something from this race. Looks as if he's not going to get enough to go onto the podium, because the peloton have got them within the sight, and they're going to be caught just as we get to a kilometre to go.
Yeah, we're in the streets of Stavanger, lots of twists and turns. Not the speed that we used to have, 52 kilometers on his own, just Matthias Vacek. He was so super strong in Hungary. He was absolutely instrumental to the stage win of Thibaut Nys on the opening day. It would have been nice if he got something from his attack, but we have an entire UNOX train coming there, going into that final kilometer. Wout van Aert is still there. I also spot Pavel Bittner, his girlfriend, won a stage today, couple goals. He wants to win his first pro win as well. Looks like Jordi Meijers is moving up as well in the jersey of Bora Hansgrohe. Yesterday, a win for Meijers with Pavel Bittner as runner-up, and Wout van Aert sprinting to the line. Axel Laurens is still there. Wout van Aert now on the wheel of Axel Laurens. Is he going for that win 60 days after that horrible crash? But we also still have Alexander Kristoff here. He won the previous 2 sprints on this exact same parcours. Meijers is there, Bittner is there, Kristoff is there, Laurens, Wout van Aert, all are there. What a fantastic lead out so far for UNOX, but is that going to be a lead out for Alexander Kristoff, or is he going to help the likes of Axel Laurens or Wout van Aert? Final turns are coming up, and the last turn is at about 100 meter, so you do see that finish rather late. This is the first of 2 final turns. Wout van Aert is looking good. Jordi Meijers is there as well. with Axel Laurent in the leader's jersey. Now we go for the sprint with Bittner, with Jordi Meyers, with Alexander Kristoff. Alexander Kristoff. It's going to be 3 out of 3 in the streets of Stavanger for Alexander Kristoff. And look at the crowd. Hear the crowd here. 3 years in a row that Alexander Kristoff wins, and UNO X have got their stage win.